Just a quick reminder, if you have clay that is bigger than your thumb, you have to hollow it. It won't dry in time and there'll be trapped moisture inside of it that can cause it to explode. So you're going to take your plastic knife, you're going to cut the clay in half, you're going to take a ribbon tool, they're in the purple pencil box on the table up front. You're going to carve out the centers, be careful not to carve all the way through, and then you can smooth it out, and then you're going to carve out the second center. After you have both centers removed, this also helps because it lightens the weight of the head, so it keeps it from tipping, your project from tipping. Anyhow, you're going to score and slip the two pieces back together, and then you're going to take and use your finger or a blending tool to smooth that area out. And then once you have it blended, you're going to take and poke an air hole, and this will help to let the air circulate. If you don't take and poke an air hole, that trapped air in there will cause it to explode. So make sure that you poke the air hole, and then you're going to add any face details, and then you will score and slip it onto your project. Remember, today we want to make sure that we're smoothing out any cracks and creases, because when our project goes through the kiln, any lines, anything that we see, it will come out with those still showing. So we want to make sure that we're taking time to smooth, and so we are happy with our final product. Be sure to brush off any little bits or crumbs of clay that might be stuck to your project as well, because those can be sharp when they are fired. Now, one thing before we're done, make sure to go back and check your name. Can you see it? If you can't, take your sponge, rub over it, and start fresh. So I carved in my name, my hour, and the date, and so now I have that ready to go into the kiln.
Okay, when you are all finished with your project, you're going to go over to one of the tables around the room. Make sure you have clean hands. You're going to open up Photo Booth on your MacBook. So you'll go into Launchpad, you're going to find Photo Booth, and then you're going to make it full screen, so click the green dot. Then you're going to turn your computer. Now, because these are a little bit shorter, you will have to angle your computer there. You're going to hit, make sure that it's facing forward. Keep it on the cardboard so it isn't, you aren't breaking things off as you're working with it. You're going to hit the return key. It'll count down 3, 2, 1. It'll take the picture. So I've got the front, so now I'm going to turn it so I can get a picture of the side. And then I'll do the same thing, 3, 2, 1. And it'll take the picture, and then I'm going to take a picture of the back. It'll count down 3, 2, 1, and take the picture, and then we're going to turn it to the other side. And it'll count down 3, 2, 1, and it'll take the picture. And then very carefully, I'm going to take and angle my computer over the top. Make sure you're holding onto your computer so that way it doesn't collapse onto your clay. And then after you get the picture, you can set it back down, and then depending on how soft your clay is, if you can, hold it up and get a picture of the base. If you can't, that's okay too. I know some are a little bit fragile, but you want to make sure that your name is on the bottom, so that way I can tell your name and hour is on the bottom of your project, so I can tell who it belongs to. And then you're going to leave it on the cardboard, and you're going to bring it over and place it all the way back on the blue card. We take the pictures so that way I can grade from those if anything were to happen to it when it is being fired.
Once you put it on the cart, you are done touching your clay. If you try to take it off and work on it again, it'll start to crack because it has started the drying process.